Hey there, I have a question for you. Have you ever been on the receiving end of a horrible sales experience? You know, the kind when you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to go home and have a shower and rinse this dirty off because it just feels so wrong. Or gone into a store and everyone's all over you. Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? Hopefully, you've only been on the receiving end. You haven't been on the giving end. And today, if you are in any form of sales or self-promotion, you're a health practitioner and you've got to generate more clients, then this training is for you. For years, I have trained people in terms of getting more organized, being more productive, and of course, how to generate more clients and customers. And today I want to talk about 3 things that every potential client or customer wants to hear. The first one is what is important to you. So when you're having that dialogue with a potential client or customer, ask them, during our time together, what is the most important thing for you? I want you to imagine for a moment that a woman comes into a dress store and let's say she has a formal dress occasion and she's got to find the right dress in a short period of time, and you're the salesperson in there and you start to sell her pants and you start to, or slacks, I should say, for our friends in the UK, you start to sell her something totally unrelated. That happened to me. One time I flew into Dallas, I was doing a major speaking event and my luggage didn't arrive. So I said to the taxi driver, I have to find out what store is still open. And I went to a major chain department store and I go in, told the woman the situation, and guess what? I said, I need a business outfit for a stage. She pulls casual outfits. She's pulling shorts. I'm like, oh my gosh. I had another situation where I was going to a party and it was a white party. And so everyone's going to wear white. I go into a major chain department store. The woman's not listening to me. She brings me red clothes. She brings me black clothes. I'm like, no, I said white. Recently, I was on the receiving end of one of the worst sales experiences I had ever had. And it was for a timeshare upgrade. The person did not listen to me. I said, I use this timeshare for business. They kept talking about my personal life and my family. They were all over the map. They kept repeating themselves. And guess how much money they made? That would be absolutely zero. So first and foremost, in a selling scenario, especially where people are so busy these days, find out what is important to that person. That's number one. The second thing is collaboration. In a sales environment, you want to show as the sales professional that you want to work together. And I find that a lot of times salespeople talk at the potential client or the business partner or whatever it is going to be for you. You want to show collaboration, not like me versus you, but let's talk about we and what we can accomplish together. This is going to build trust. And when there's trust, a person is much more likely to buy from you. So in this model, in this second piece, and let's say someone is in an environment where they're looking to buy a house, but maybe their budget is a bit below the actual house you're showing them, is being able to say, hey, let's work together and see what we can do. This is one of the best lines you can ever use in that sales cycle. Let's say you're selling nutrition products and the person's like, look, I don't know if my partner's going to approve and this looks good, but you can say, hey, let's work together and see what we can do. And using this approach, it's amazing. One of my students who just took my Organize Your Life Sales Academy, which I only teach once a year, she sold her first house as a realtor. I'm so proud of her. And this was one of the techniques I taught her to use. The third and final thing is to provide the potential for success, because in a sales environment, people want certainty. They are looking to you to provide them with something they desire. So whether it's the new outfit, whether you're a chiropractor and they want to leave your office feeling a little bit less pain, or you're putting them in the perfect house, or you're in network marketing, you're giving them a great opportunity, whatever it is. And so let's say you're at this point in the sales cycle and this person, maybe they still have an objection or they have a question. And this is taking them now from this thinking place to a place of feeling. And people make the most powerful decisions in that feeling place. So being able to say this, if we could make this happen, how would it make you feel? So let's say your client has a $275,000 budget for a house. The house they're looking at is $325,000. And you say, look, if we could find this ideal house, everything you want within your budget, how would it make you feel? Is there any way you can come up a little, we can put in an offer, see what the client comes up with, but how would it feel to live in this house? If we could get this 30 pounds off, how would it make you feel? And putting that client in this place where they're visualizing the result, where they're feeling how good they're going to feel when you help them get what it is they desire. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a game changer. So hopefully those tips have provided you with some greater certainty in the sales cycle, because my wish for everyone that I work with is this: to help you become more productive so you can lead a ridiculously fulfilling life. And if you can shorten your sales cycle and create more happy clients and customers, then hey, I've done my job. So for these great tips and more, I would encourage you to check out my book, Organize Your Life, available on Amazon. Also visit me on social media, any one of the following: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and also on my website, where we have blogs and we have videos and podcasts, all sorts of things to help you become more organized, become more productive, and go and do those great things that you want to do. So with that, God bless. It's great to have you here, and I'll see you next time.